where you've got an app and you want to navigate between tabs, and you want to have links within here, and you want to navigate internally around here. You've basically got a whole lot of groups to manage that you need to hide and show. So as you get more groups and more complicated screens, this becomes a really big overhead to manage. So I can navigate to I can go to the video tab via there, and I can also go via there. And as I add more features into my workflows, like I want to add Google Analytics, or I want to add access controls, or I want to have multiple ways of navigating around the app, so buttons and so on, like I've got here, I want to make sure that logic is kept in a central place so I can edit it and manage it in one place. So the way I do that in my apps, and then this is the way I've evolved to, is I maintain on a common element, and I typically use a slider bar menu because every app kind of needs a slide bar menu, and I use a Font Awesome icon and a link, and I keep on this slide bar menu a custom states, and basically this is holding which of the pages, which of the tabs is revealed or not revealed, and by convention I call them V, so that when I look at the V for view, so when I look under the element and when I sort through the custom states on this element, they're all sorted in the right order. So, and then in my workflows, I create a custom workflow, which is the entry point for each, which sets me going to each page. That takes me to go to another page, go to home, go to video. And what each of these do is, first thing it does is it resets the menu, and that basically turns sets the custom state of all of the components to no, to off. So basically turning off all of the groups are hidden. They're not hidden, but they're just not. They don't view themselves. They don't show themselves. And then when I go to a page, I set them all to be off. I set the one I want to see on, and then as a bonus, I do some animation, or I implement some Google Analytics. So, for example, when the page is loaded, I go to home. This would be a great place where I say, if I'm logged in, then I go to home. If I'm not logged in, go to the login page. And I'd have another one in here saying go to login page. So if at any point in time I've determined that the users, shouldn't be here, I've got one workflow that will send them to the login page. And if there's any initialization that needs to be done on that page, like retrieve some whatever, then it can all be implemented in one single place. So all of my navigation things tend to be just go to video, go to home, and I just find this a lot easier to read, so that I know anything blue is to do with navigation. And for example, when I click on the slide bar menu, if I click on something that's got the word home in it, I send them to home. So at the end of the day, what that means is, as my app gets much, much bigger and has many more tabs and many more complicated journeys through it, then the amount of complexity to manage all of that doesn't get any higher. And there's lots of other benefits that I didn't realize until afterwards, but it can help you deal with the order of operations. So custom workflows get executed in order. So this helps manage that. And so that's the example of one example of a navigation system in a single page app.